what you're saying.
Music definitely has always been a great gathering place for people and a sort of leveler of playing fields, you know. And everybody can just get in there and enjoy the music. And it's intergenerational as well as, you know, a diverse array of cultures that can come and partake of it. You know, that's why I love the Hyde Park Jazz Festival, because it, in a big way, for that one long day, you know, it brings that feeling back and makes so much accessible to so many. Yeah.
All I ever wanna do is be where I can listen to a jazz band. Y'all say, yeah. That's because I'm after all what you could accurately call a jazz band.
Music definitely brought people together, and that's what was so cool about it, whether you were going to hear folks playing in harpsichord or certainly hearing the drums up at the point, up until the time they stopped them from doing that. But I can remember my brother and his friends, you know, getting together, and if it was summertime and there was no school, they would just play music all day long. And, you know, it's so different from how it is now, just experiencing, you know, nowadays people, you know, to get together and rehearse, they want to get paid, it's got to be for a gig, and, you know, everything has to sort of be scheduled, you know. Whereas I can just remember then, it obviously being a little easier time, and it was nothing to see them, you know, hook up at noon and not come home till 11 at night after just playing music all day at whoever's house would allow for such a takeover. So that would happen on Woodlawn and 51st a lot at this cat Corky Brown's house.
It's just like any neighborhood, a little bad, a little good, all in the...
Dr. James Wagner was good friends with my father. In fact, James was a little younger than my father, but still kind of of that generation. And he used to actually babysit one of my siblings. He tells that story, and change diapers and the whole bit. And so at a time, some years ago, when he certainly had a dream to restore jazz to Hyde Park. And in fact, the committee that he formed was titled the Committee to Restore Jazz to Hyde Park. Well, that organization of people and the different manifestations that group has taken on through the years eventually evolved into what's now the Hyde Park Jazz Society. And, you know, it was his desire to do just that, to bring back more live music, because he remembers the day when there was a lot more music happening in and around Hyde Park, jazz particularly. And we went around for years and tried to get various little restaurants and places in Hyde Park to allow a regular jazz concert to happen. But it wasn't until L.C. Thurman moved to Harper Court and that space that finally the Jazz Society had a regular place to do concerts. Of course, we were only relegated to Sundays. Couldn't get a Friday or Saturday night or anything like that. But with that, it grew. And I'm so glad that Dr. Wagner got to see things bloom the way they have, in terms of, he saw the first Hyde Park Jazz Festivals before we lost him to cancer. And he fought a really good fight, not only in terms of his health battle, but in terms of his commitment to do just that, to restore jazz to Hyde Park. And I think in a really glorious way is what we'll all experience at the festival, because so far, of course I'm only basing it on 2 years, but so far it gets better every year. And based on the lineup, the increased number of venues, you know, it's just all up to the Most High to give us good weather, and it will be great, I know.
It's on the spot, jazz is on the spot, it's right there, it's really hot.